Hello everyone, apa khabar? So in this lesson, we want to try and decipher sentences in Malay and what they actually mean in English. So the sentences are considered to be formal, a proper sentence, and they contain prefixes ber, me, and also the suffixes e and kan, because there are a lot of confusion as to what do the verbs indicate when they are accompanied by different suffix and prefix. Okay, so let's look at the verb ada. Ada. So ada means to be or to exist, but it can be accompanied by different prefix and suffix. For example, the sentence kami sekarang berada di Kuantan. Kami sekarang berada di Kuantan. So the word berada comes from the verb ada with a prefix ber. So berada in this case means to be in Kuantan, and the reason why it's with a prefix ber is because the verb is referencing the subject itself. So this actually means we now are in Kuantan. Okay? And this is different from if the verb is used with the prefix di. Acara tu diadakan selama 2 hari. Acara tu diadakan selama 2 hari. Okay, so diadakan is to create or to make something exist. The event was held for 2 days. So acara is an event, and diadakan refers to the acara was created or was held for 2 days. So these two examples shows the different version of or the different application of the word ada and how it expands to mean different things with different prefix and suffix. Moving on to the next verb, which is diri. If it's with the ber prefix, mereka berdiri di depan pintu. Mereka berdiri di depan pintu. So berdiri here means to stand, and it's referring to the subject itself doing the action on its own. They stood at the front of the door. Okay? But if diri comes with the prefix me and kan, mereka mendirikan sebuah jambatan. Mereka mendirikan sebuah jambatan. So mendirikan here is to make something stand or to build. They built a bridge. So jambatan is a bridge, and the penjodoh bilangan for a bridge is sebuah. So we've looked at penjodoh bilangan in a specific lesson that we had. Okay, so this shows that again, from just one single verb, diri, it can expand to different meanings with different prefixes. Next verb is masuk, which is to enter. And this time, let's look at the verb with me and e, prefix and suffix. Dia memasuki kelab fotografi. Dia memasuki kelab fotografi. So here, the word memasuki actually means to join. She joined the photography club, or he joined the photography club. So to join is considered to be transitive. It requires a supporting noun to be the object. And that is why we don't use the prefix ber in this case, because ber would create a intransitive verb. Hence, we use the prefix mer instead, and the prefix or the suffix e or I at the back refers to the action is being done to the subject itself. The subject himself or herself joined the photography club. It's different from this example. Dia memasukkan baju ke dalam beg. Dia memasukkan baju ke dalam bag. And this is somewhat direct because kan refers to the action is done to an object, a separate object, not to the subject himself. She put the clothes into the bag. And the direct object here is the clothes. Dia dimasukkan ke hospital. Dia dimasukkan ke hospital. So here, instead of ber or me, we have the prefix di. And di refers to a passive mode of sentence. She was hospitalized. Okay, so it refers to the action is being done onto the subject. So in case you missed the lesson, you can refer to the lesson on the prefix D. And why the suffix kan here? It's because the action is being done not by the subject, but by someone else, probably the doctor. So the doctor decided to put her into the hospital or into the wards or to hospitalize her. So that's what the sentence means. So what if it's like this? Rumah dia dimasuk pencuri. Rumah dia dimasuk pencuri. So pencuri here refers to robbers or burglars. And this sentence actually means her or his house was broken into by robbers. So here dimasuk roughly means was entered by, but because they are robbers, typically in English we don't say it was entered by robbers, it was broken into by robbers. And we use the prefix D here because the action is being done onto the subject, which is the house. So one point to note, sometimes this sentence is also said as rumah dia dimasuki pencuri. So dimasuk with the E suffix at the end. But either way, it means the same because we don't really actually need the suffix E in this case. The sentence stands on its own, even without the suffix E. Okay, so take note, all of the sentences here are considered to be formal or proper sentence. And if you want more examples like this, please let us know in the comments below.